fuck Gordon Brown for turning Britain, an already paranoid and repressive country, into an observational Big Brother-like state which watches the people but does absolutely nothing to combat either crime or terror as it claims. We have 14 million cameras which might give people a false sense of protection or a very real sense of paranoia. The criminals don't care about them, and the police have used them so far in 3% of street prosecutions. I find this number detestable, especially for the countless billions that have been wasted on this. Their idea is to stick loud cameras or give average people police-like powers to fine you for spitting on the street, for having a pee or a puke, or for throwing stuff on the ground. I don't want people to be fined for this. I want it to be socially objectionable, but no, we have enough street cleaners in Britain to deal with that kind of stuff, or it will be washed away by the countless raindrops that fall in Britain, for God's sake. I find it detestable that Gordon Brown's recent introduction and his best idea is a presumption to prosecute anyone carrying a knife, especially a teenager. So basically you want to criminalise the Scouts, you want to criminalise whittling, and a guy who wants to chop up a chicken on some kind of survival fun course, and just have a bit of fun making his own shelter out of ferns and leaves, and chopping up a green bit of wood so he can cook a sausage over a fucking fire. You fucking idiot bastard cunt. Where is the next step in this? You're going to ban walking sticks because those are bloody deadly. Are we going to ban cricket next? The fucking teachers are going to be protected by policemen anytime they open the storage locker, and they have to account for anything. Tennis rackets, cricket balls, cricket stumps with the points on the end that could be used to stab people. How far are the controls going, and how much is it really going to stop crime, and is it going to stop people killing each other? Now, the person that carries around a knife and don't care about the police, he ain't going to pay attention, and that's the kind of bastard that's going to stab someone. A drunkard will just smash a goddamn knife, or grab a brick to stab or bash somebody's fucking skull in. These controls aren't protecting us any further, and what I find most hilarious of all is that these guys talk about going back to some kind of golden age of Britain. What, you mean where we treated the Irish like blacks, the blacks like dogs, and the dogs better than the Irish? That's where we lived in such a glorious age where women didn't have the vote, and we put black people in the shittiest areas of Britain, even though we asked them to come and work there so we could basically intimidate them. The highest concentration of cameras is in the dark-skinned areas. The highest concentration of polices, of stops and searches, in the darker-skinned areas. And this is what I find most detestable. We're blaming the darkies and the poor people for the coppers being a right bunch of bastards. You know what? British police are the most reserved I've ever met, and I'm told that they're most reserved in the world. Possibly not, but they are pretty laid back. They don't shoot that many people. It's just that I don't want them to go more over to the right where they keep shooting people. I'd like them to go a bit more to the middle, to the less shooty, more talk to people, and do that thing where Brit coppers can go into a pub and calm the whole place down rather than shoot somebody in the face like a Yank would. Alright? Basically, Yanks can have their system, we'll have ours, and I'm basically fed up of Gordon Brown taking a kind of American flair and adding his own British level of we're staring and watching and controlling you.